It was one of the most stylish cars of the early 1960s. Hi, it's Bud Wilkinson. Today it's a story on a 1963 Ford Thunderbird convertible. Lifelong Thunderbird lover Eric Symeon of Stamford, Connecticut, has owned the T-Bird for more than 25 years.
My father and I were at a car show in Southbury, Connecticut, and I had asked my father, who had 61 and 62 Thunderbirds when I was a baby, and asked him if he wanted to buy another one together and restore it. He said absolutely not, so I drove back from Southbury to Stamford, picked up the bargain news, happened to find a 63 convertible located in Waterbury, Connecticut, hopped back in my car, drove up to Waterbury and purchased the car.
Seeing its shiny exterior now with its bullet profile and thruster taillights, it's hard to imagine the shape that it was in when Symeon acquired it. What shape was this in when you got it?
Absolutely terrible. All four corners of the car were smashed. There was no interior. It was eaten by squirrels, mice. The convertible top was shredded. The windshield was smashed. The paint was non-existent. It was really bad.
Ford introduced its Thunderbird model as a personal luxury car in 1955. It was a two-seater for 3 years before expanding to 4 seats. Symeon's 1963 T-Bird is an example of the third and final year of the third-generation Thunderbird. These cars stood out unlike any others. Why do you think that? Why do you think that was?
That's back when they had style and they didn't have the automotive regulations that dictate what the cars really need to look like and for safety features. Obviously, these cars aren't the safest in the world, but they certainly had unique looks to each manufacturer and design.
Through persistence and patience, and over many years, Symeon restored the Thunderbird. How long did it take you to restore it, and was there ever a point where you said to yourself, what have I got myself into?
That never happened to me, but I used to store the car at my grandmother's house. And when my wife and I bought our own home with a 2-car garage, I had the car towed over to our home. She came running out of the house when she heard the tow truck backing down the street, because she swore that would be the first time and last time she would ever see it on the road.
Parts weren't hard to find, and he wasn't in a rush.
I took years to do it, so if I got frustrated with anything, I just stopped. I walked out of the garage, left it for next weekend. So it never became a problem. Any of the challenges that I had with it, just, take your time, do it once, do it right. And there was no hurry. I didn't need to drive the car. It didn't have to go anywhere. I didn't have to move it. So it really made it a pleasure to work on instead of a challenge or a nightmare.
While he kept a 390 cubic inch V8 engine, he did make one big change, swapping out an automatic transmission for a 5-speed manual with floor shifter, an option not available from the factory. You talk about your dad having a 61 and a 62. Is that what planted the seed?
Oh, for sure. Just when I was probably 3 or 4 years old, he had one driver and one was a parts car. And my father used to let us play in the parts car, my brother and I, and we would pretend we were driving it and just act like kids in it. And it always stuck in the back of my mind, and it was a great reason to get another one.
The Thunderbird has been back on the road for about 10 years, and Symeon plans to keep it there. That's my ride. In Stamford, Connecticut for CT Insider, I'm Bud Wilkinson.